Alright, you guys. So today for the market today, if we go and just review it real quick, was a bit choppy overall. Um, Slow upwards trend, but um, we did end up taking TP. If you go and look at my YouTube short today, you see I did end up taking a short from around 636 all the way from up here, and then I got my 70 points all the way somewhere around down here. Um, yeah, it was just one of those days where that we waked up so hard up that I had a feeling that most likely we're gonna cross over for a short, and we ended up crossing over for a short. In the moment, the green line was still below that orange line, but just through market repetition and seeing it over and over again, that's where come in my personal judgment can come into play. Um, a lot of stocks that have been moving in a decent way. Nvidia's been stuck in this range, and it's still stuck in it today, of this chop for the past 6 months, basically. Trying to get to that $200 a share before I saw my leap option. Over the past few days, we hit that 190 zone and we fell. Today we opened pretty low, all the way down at 180, 181ish. Fell down and then we came back up. In aftermarket right now, we're about 1%. We're up to 187 right now, around there. And that's because of news that came out with Nvidia and Meta. Meta bought tons of Nvidia chips. And this is going to be good for Nvidia, of course, and bad for its competitors, for AMD and for Avgo. If you see right here in this section, AMD right here is down 2% post market. And that's because Nvidia landed this big deal. So we'll see how that moves tomorrow. I'm expecting it maybe in the morning to be a sell-off, and then eventually it'll come back up. Then again, we're probably going to face hard resistance right here in the 190s, and hopefully the catalyst to get us through that is this earnings on next Wednesday, 25th. That'll be a very interesting day. Hopefully we can break above to that 200 and not break down out of this zone into the 150s, which we don't want. So yeah, that's my biggest catalyst. At the moment, I'm still holding a lot of shares of Mara as well, and this guy is still very, very bearish. EMA 9 is still below that EMA 26, and Bitcoin's not really showing any signs of recovery as of lately. We have Bitcoin, it's showing at 67,000, and it's been off a cliff. Nothing really. We're stagnating here, and maybe we'll get a pump up, or we're just gonna get another dead cat bounce where it's gonna be boom, boom, and then fall down again, break below this key area, and maybe touches these lows. All I know is that I'm buying a bunch of it. I'm loading up on Bitcoin. I'm loading up on Solana, Ethereum. I really do hope that crypto continues to crash. That way, I can get into Mara being cheaper. Again, this is my buy zone. This is my sell zone. So if we can continue to just buy dollar cost average my way down, average position right now for Mara is 1172. So all the way up here. But if I can dollar cost average that down even to the 9s and 8s, that'll be pretty nice. My position's about 5,500 in Mara right now, so we'll continue to throw a couple more into that. Apart from that, I'm looking at 2 other stocks right now for a leap option, or 3 others. So the first one's gonna be Microsoft. Microsoft is down pretty much 30-40% from highs. We are revisiting almost April lows here, and I'm seeing a lot of bouncing around this 400 zone. This can be a good time to lock in a leap, where you buy a contract that expires 3 years out, and you set a price target maybe 500, and I think you can make some good money off of that. Apart from that one, Amazon's another good one. They are down huge, about 20% from highs, and a lot of bouncing happening around 200. 160s was the April lows. So this could be another one. We buy a contract 4 years out, and have a price target maybe of 230, right in the middle of all this junk. And then the last one I'm looking at is Oracle. Oracle again, down 50% from all-time highs. And if you go anywhere and you look up Microsoft expected price 2027, $600 a share, average target in 1 year. Amazon expected price 300 to 340. Oracle expected price meaning of 276 to 301. All of these are below that, way below that, and the reason is because of earnings. The recent earnings that it had is what knocked it off. If we go here to Oracle, up here from 220, fell all the way to 190-ish. We go to Amazon, recent earnings it had, it fell the day before, and then it fell even more, another 5%. If we go to Microsoft, another one, earnings gap from 480s all the way down to 430s. And what all these three companies are having in common is their AI spending. They're spending so much money. I think it's like 800 billion combined with all the big tech companies on AI, and investors are not happy about it. They're scared this is like another bubble of what's happening back in the dot-com era. If you go look at Google, same thing. The earnings didn't make them drop as much, but they are lower. They could be bouncing around this area. AMD, another one, way down. So I'm hoping that Nvidia right here, it's a little scary, but they're going to have a high AI spending, most likely. And if investors don't like it, then we probably can see another gap down, just like everything else. But if not, this could be the catalyst to help drive the market higher. Right now, we're kind of in a bearish pattern for the past few weeks. And Nvidia is kind of like the last savior, the last hope. So, February 25th is going to be an important day, especially for my call option. It expires in December of 2027. So, I have like 20 months for it to hit $200 a share. That'll make me about 22%, about $1,200 per contract. And from there, we'll head over and start looking at one of these three, probably Microsoft, Amazon, or Oracle. I'm favoring Amazon at the moment as their #1 consumer company in the world. But yeah, we'll see how tomorrow plays out. My day trading and my swing trading. And see you guys in the next video.